All right, welcome back to another episode of Five Angry Men. Today we're going to be discussing the top three anticipated from 2022 with all of our guys here. So we've got Stu, Todd, Steve, Derek, and myself. And let's send it to Derek. Kick it off for us. What are your top three you're looking forward to in 2022?
First one I would say is In the Blood, Jack Carr. Assassin's Edge from Ward Larson.
Yeah.
And Breach of Trust by Eric Bishop.
Mm-hmm.
After the first one, I want to see what the second one's going to be like. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
All right. So
I haven't read any. What's that?
Which one are you most looking forward to?
That's a tough call. Tough call. I'll probably In the Blood. I would say I'm looking forward to. I know, right?
This is my surprise face.
But it's close on all three. I mean, you don't know how they're going to go. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, you can get a plot line from a summary on Amazon if you want, but it's still the depth of a story is really tough to manage at this point in time. What about you, Stu? What do you got? What are your top three that you're looking forward to?
So I have The Paradox Hotel by Rob Hart. I have a book that doesn't have a title yet, and I don't even know if it's coming out, but I'm praying it's coming out. It's from Meg Gardner, the next in the Unsub series. I've heard it's coming. And then Sierra 6 by Mark Graney. Every year, I'm so excited for the next Court Gentry novel. And Relentless was the book I was most excited for this year, and it delivered. And so the book I'm most excited for next year is Sierra 6. And I actually just started reading it 2 days ago, and I'm breezing through it. It is phenomenal.
So which one are you? Well, I mean, is Meg the one who had the issue with the home and the fire?
Yep.
Yeah. So best wishes, Meg. Sorry. Tragedy happened upon you and your family, but which one are you most looking forward to, Stu? Like, which one do you really want to see?
I must say Sierra 6, just primarily because I don't know for sure if Meg is releasing a new book. That series, the Unsub series, is scary. Like, it's an intense series of books to read, but they're all so good. So I would have to go with Mark Graney. He just delivers book after book. Even non-Gentry books like Red Metal are just epic.
Right. So, I mean, he did a great job with the Clancy series too in his time. Yeah. And so what you're saying is if Meg does release one in 2022, she's going up top. But right now, Mark Greeney's there.
Yeah. It's a battle for the number one seed.
Battle Royale. Mark versus Meg.
Cage match.
Stu, all right, Todd, what about you, man? You got three you're looking for?
I got a question for Stu.
Oh, okay, Steve, hit it.
Yeah. Paradox Hotel. Are you traditionally a sci-fi thriller fan, or is there something about that one in particular that piques your interest?
I wouldn't say traditionally. I've been dipping my toe more in like psychological thrillers, sci-fi thrillers, even trying to read like some fantasy and things like that. I read The Warehouse by Rob Hart, which came out, I believe, 2 years ago now, which was a really great book. Was this Amazon-esque type dystopian world, and The Paradox Hotel is similar in the sense it's this dystopian future with time travel and things like that. So it does take me longer to wrap my head around what's happening and like how this world functions because it's different than this one. But it was a fun read. It was very enjoyable, and Rob Hart has delivered again. So
I've never actually read any of his stuff. I might have to take a look. You said The Warehouse?
Yep.
All right. Put that on my to be read pile. I've picked up a lot of good authors recently because of you guys. You guys, I think we all have our different niches a little bit and here and there, and I think that allows us to find good stuff that we typically don't read. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
What about you, Todd? What do you got? What are your three you're looking for?
I'm glad I get to go before Steve because I'm going to steal a bunch of his.
All right, stop. Steve, go ahead.
All right. Dang it. I'm plowing ahead. So Kingdom of Bones from James Rollins. He got me into the genre along with Gabriel Allon and Daniel Silva. So always looking forward to what he has. This one's got a little more sci-fi to it as well. It's some weird stuff going on, so it's a little bit of a departure for him. I'm looking at that. All the Sinners Bleed from Cosby, as anyone should expect and be excited about. And then I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna pull a Miller here, and this counts as 2. City on Fire / City of Dreams from Don Winslow. We were supposed to get City on Fire in 2021, and probably would have been my book of the year, or at least definitely on the top 3. So the fact that we get 2 of those in one calendar year is, I can't wait. I'm pumped. So
that's wishful thinking right there. Hopefully you can keep pushing it and get both of those. What would be your most likely, like, the most anticipated one out of those?
Oh, City of Dreams for me right now, just because where we left off on City on Fire, I have to know what happens next. Like I need it in my veins. So waiting on Winslow to drop those.
I'll be honest with you, I've never read any Don Winslow either. I have one of his books on my shelf, and I've never read it. So I think it was the
Forest Border Trilogy, dude. Yeah, like
One of
was
my
a great
all-time
book.
favorite books.
Dude,
Great
drop
book.
some knowledge on the Force, man.
Yeah,
I have it on my shelf. Well, not this shelf; it's in a box over there. But I have it. I just haven't read it yet. So
get on it.
all right,
What you got, Steve?
yeah, what you got, Steve?
I don't like following Todd because he steals all my ideas and pawns them off as his own. But yeah, so I've got 2 of the same ones as Todd. I've got City on Fire, and I've got All the Sinners Bleed by S.A. Cosby. I keep saying this every time we meet. He's my favorite author right now. So definitely, looking forward to the next one there. And then my third one, Noah, you'll like this one, Nelson DeMille, The Maze. I am a huge John Quarry fan, a huge Nelson DeMille fan. Ever since I read, The Charm School back when I was in high school. And so anytime he comes up with a new book, I'm in. And John Corey is one of my all-time favorite characters. So yeah, so I'm excited about it. I'll throw a curveball. I'll say that is my most anticipated one for next year. I think it was originally supposed to come out this year. And just like everything else in the publishing industry, everything's kind of moving around. But I can't wait to get more John Corey in my life. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one.
I'm going to make a shameless plug on that because if anyone likes audiobooks, the John Corey series is phenomenal. It's narrated by Scott Brick, who also does the Orphan X series and does like the Bourne series as well. But they're so good, and it's in that weird sarcastic wit of Corey, that the way he talks and that kind of first person delivery that he has. Yeah, I can't wait for that book. That's going to be a great addition to the series.
All right. Well, I will bring this to a close. So I have a couple that have been mentioned in no particular order. In the Blood by Jack Carr. I don't know if you could tell, a fanboy here and there, just a little, I dabble just a little bit. I also have The Maze by Nelson DeMille. I mean, we had a cover for it for December, and then the cover disappeared, and then it got pushed. And I think Stu is the one that got me on John Corey. I bought the paperback of Plum Island, and it was over from there. And I cruised through those things. I think I read the entire John Corey series in about 3 weeks. It was great. Yeah. Oh, it's phenomenal. They're big books too.
Yeah,
like,
they're not short.
100 pages, and you're like, Jesus, it's a thick book. And before you know it, you're like 300 pages in. You're like, no, it didn't take long at all.
This was highly productive at work. Those 3 books.
And one you guys didn't mention that I've already had a chance to read, but I think is going to be a great book for 2022 is Targeted by Stephen Hunter. I think that he does a great job of bringing up a little bit of family history and doing a little bit of flashbacks here and there. And I think Targeted is going to be a great one for him. I think it was a stellar addition to the Bob Lee Swagger, I guess the Swagger lore, if you will, the history of Bob Lee and the family name. So I think that's going to be a great one. I think because I've already read it, the one I'm most looking forward to is The Maze by Nelson DeMille, and just to see what Jack Carr does within the Blood. But John Corey is a sarcastic SOB, and I think
we can all relate to that.
I just really want to see where it goes from there after the endings in the last book. So, anybody got anything to add?
Solid choices.
Yeah.
Solid choices.
Gonna be another good year of thrillers.
Yeah.
I think that, you know, we've had some of our best books that we were looking forward to this year get pushed to 2022. So 2022 is going to even be a even better year with even more books and whatnot. And a next, you know, Rising Tiger from Brad Thor, the next Mitch Rapp book, the next, you know, CR6. So we're going to have a great 2022. I'm looking forward to it. I know you guys are as well. So for Stu, Todd, Steve, and Derek, and myself from bestthrillerbooks.com, have a wonderful night. Take care.
Bye-bye.